Hello, howdy do. This is an update video from myself, the one and only Veriax, which contrasts kind of sharply from the last video I uploaded, which was celebrating my 20,000 subscriber special. Yeah, thanks guys. With Sorcerer Dave playing Age of Empires 2. This one's a little bit more downbeat. I came home from work today to find that my external hard drive, Drive E, is no longer playing. On this hard drive, I keep a number of things. Kept a number of things, including the LP videos. The nature of the problem is that Windows doesn't seem to see it anymore, or what's on it. It's like I've tried switching it off and on again, restarting my computer, trying a different USB port, and trying it on a different computer on my laptop, and it's coming up with the same issue. Is that it knows there's a drive there, but it can't read it, and so it's saying this: I need to format it in order to use it. So I'm willing to bet that if I click on format disk, that will lose everything that's on it. Bit annoying in many ways, I have to say. And yes, I know there's going to be comments about backups and all that stuff, but you know, I just didn't back up my, that this was my backup drive for Windows and stuff. This was the drive that wasn't supposed to fail. The drive in my computer was the one that was supposed to fail, but that drive doesn't have the videos. It's got all my games and save games and stuff on it. But they're on Steam Cloud and stuff anyway. But this drive was supposed to be the one that was like, yeah, I'm here for good. Not, it's not there anymore. It's broke. If you guys have any sort of advice about what this could be and if it could be retrieved, that would be dandy. But for now, this is the course of action. It's a disaster. Everything is broken. Okay, that's not entirely true. All right, so here we go in terms of the LPs. Blood Bowl is fine. Blood Bowl, I don't have a buffer for it. I upload it on Saturdays. I record it on Fridays, so it's only on there for a day. So I can keep recording that. That's no problem. System Shock 2 isn't so bad either. I'd only recorded an extra episode, episode 3. That was all I was up to in terms of gameplay. And episode 3 was sort of where I got into the sort of main game, if you like. And so that's where my failings truly started to show. And I thought what I would do is wait for that one to be uploaded so I can get garner your comments, take your advice a little bit, and then start sort of playing it again on Tuesday night, Wednesday night sort of thing, and just go from there. But episode 3 is defunct. It didn't work. It's not there. It's destroyed. So the ones and zeros, it is just zero. But that was only half an hour. So we can continue System Shock 2 without really losing a whole lot. Really. In the scheme of things, it's not so bad. Dragon Age. Yeah. That. A few of you are watching this, and this is the problem LP with this, because I had a big buffer with Dragon Age of, I'm guessing, about 3 hours. Maybe a little more. I'll tell you why I have a big buffer with Dragon Age. Because I upload an hour and a half of Dragon Age a week, which is quite a lot. It's my biggest sort of output for LPs, and it's sort of my main LP, if you like. And so it was important to me that I keep the schedule up. And I don't want to record Dragon Age when I'm sort of tired or feeling a bit meh. So there was only certain times that I could record Dragon Age. And so when I could record it, I did record it. Because there were times when sort of real life would get in the way. I do overtime at work or whatever, and went out. So I was hungover, blah, blah, blah. So there were certain times where weeks would pass and I wouldn't record Dragon Age. So that's why I needed the buffer, so that I could continue the updates while that happened. And so lost quite a lot of Dragon Age, but it's not irretrievable. I mean, I have a save near where we're uploading currently in the daily section, an autosave, sort of a hard save, if you like. So I can start recording it from there. The only problem is that it's not going to be blind up until we get to the Landsmeet, which you might think won't be long. And considering it won't be blind anymore, probably isn't. But yeah, it just the LP will lose a bit of its integrity. You know, it's my instant reactions to things and whatever that happen won't be there anymore because, you know, it's not blind. I've seen it before. I will, to the best of my ability, be making the same decisions and sort of doing things in much the same way as I did originally, for better or for worse, so that the integrity of the LP in the game is withheld. You know, as much as I can remember the major things that I said. So to certain people and whatever. So, but yeah, it won't be blind until we get to the Landsmeet. So I'm going to struggle on. I'm going to press on with this disaster. I do try and maintain a sense of perspective in these things, by the way. You know, it's a bit gutting. I can't deny it. There was a lot of stuff on that drive. Yes, I should have taken precautions with it, but I didn't. But you know, in the scheme of things, it's only ones and zeros. You know, a bunch of music and a bunch of videos on there. But you know, in the end, it's all right. It's okay. My music. But yeah, I'm going to press on and do this. But what I will do is take a bit of hiatus. I'll take a break because, you know, this is going to put me in sort of like a downward slump, really. I'll probably do some streams to cheer myself up, I hope, rather than record for a bit. So I'm going to take a bit of a break from recording. I'll probably upload not Dragon Age, sorry, Blood Bowl as normal, because that's my Friday night. Yay, it's the weekend sort of LP. But as far as Dragon Age and System Shock go, I'm going to leave them for a little bit. And then when I do start recording, I'm going to wait until I get a little bit of a buffer before I start again. Now, when I click this format disk, which I'm not going to yet because one of you might have a fantastic way around this and I'll recover all my stuff off it, maybe, which would be nice. Now I forgot what I was going to say because, you know, I got distracted by that thought because that would be nice. But if I click this, I mean, it might format the disk as it says, and the disk might be ready to use. But I don't really trust this disk anymore, so I'm going to get a new hard drive, a new external hard drive. I might use this one as a backup. But yeah, I'll take further precautions. I will try and learn from this. The first time it's happened, I've been LPing for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and I've had external hard drives for longer than that. Well, they haven't really existed for that long, but you know, I've had them for a long time, and this is the first one that's failed on me. God damn it! So, I mean, I used to have backups of backups of backups. I used to, you know, but things have become so steady, you know, and it never happened. And in the end, I just got lazy, and now, boom! Come home from work, and hey, you gotta format the disk, lose everything. Yuck. So, I mean, I'll put all this in the description, but to sum up, stuff's broken. System Shock's fine, pretty much lost half an hour of footage. I'll start that again sometime in a couple of weeks or whatever. Dragon Age, I've lost about 3 hours worth of footage. I can continue from where I was-ish, but it won't be blind until we get to the Landsmeet. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And, yeah, I will be taking a little bit of a break while I get my head around this, because it is a bit of a gittish thing. Although, like I say, I do try and maintain a, you know, sense of perspective on this. My security details haven't been, you know, spread out across the internet. I still have a roof over my head, and I still have a job, and, you know, life is going pretty well for me right now. So, you know, something like this isn't, you know, it's. I wouldn't say it's fine, but it's not killing me inside. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It's just one of those things that happens. So, apologies, but sorry, bloody thing. There you go. Did that work? No, it's still broken. I'll get a hammer to it, you know, and we'll see if that works. But for now, there's going to be a little bit of a break as I recover from hard drive failure, which is the geek's worst nightmare, as we all, I'm sure, know. So, this might be the last you hear from me for a while. Like, I will upload Blood Bowl and maybe do a couple of streams here and there. But, yeah, for now I'm going to take a little hiatus from uploading other stuff. as I recover from this disaster and start building up a little bit of a buffer to continue, my schedules later on. So thanks for watching me witter on, and I shall see you soon, I hope. So until we meet again, like I'm, some fond farewell as I go off to the Great War. Toodaloo.